Hi, my name is Jen Donchenko. I am the mom of two sweet boys, Eli and Isaiah. Both natural births, night and day different pregnancies. The biggest thing that I can recommend to each and every one of you is to really take the time to slow down, connect to yourself, connect to your baby, and just notice this beautiful miracle that's happening within your body. You can take the time to breathe, take the time to just look within and see the miracle that is taking place, okay? I am Birth Wisdom Yoga certified, and I wanted to recommend this journal to each of you. It's written by Julia Piazza, and it goes through different remedies and step-by-step of the different weeks of your pregnancy. So it's something that I highly recommend. I am Birth Wisdom Yoga certified, and it really helped me during my labor and delivery. The other things that you're gonna need is possibly a block and then some kind of cushion. So it's really nice to have cushions for underneath the knees, and then also it's not recommended to lie all the way flat down onto the back. So a cushion is something that you can lie over. So before you get started, make sure you have those different props, and it can be whatever shapes you want. If you don't have a block, find something like a firmer pillow that you can slide underneath different areas, and that's so that you can relax. The other thing is every single day is going to be different during your pregnancy. So something that maybe you took yesterday is not going to feel good in your body the next day. So just pay attention to that and listen to what is really happening within the body, and know it's okay, and give yourself permission not to do things that don't feel good, okay? So as we get started, I'm going to guide you through a yoga sequence and kind of go through some of these different shapes so that you get to know them. And then as you work yourself through the app, it's not gonna have very much voice. I'm gonna take these different shapes, but more as a fitness routine, so that you say you have an active, fit pregnancy, but then you also take the time to soften and release. So it's gonna be really balanced here. The other thing that I would really highly recommend is during this time is really, as you take the time to get quiet and take the time to pray and see the woman that God has created you to be, is learn your voice. Get your birth plan and be able to live that out, but also be flexible within your birth plan. For example, with my first son, Eli, I really was determined to have a natural birth in the water. I had it all planned out. I hopped into the water 4 different times and it just did not work. I had to get onto the bed because of the back labor. On the other hand, with Isaiah, I was in labor a very short period of time, and the second I got to the hospital, they checked me, they said I was ready to push, they filled up the tub. I got in the tub and I looked at my midwife, I looked at the nurse, and I said, I hope you don't get offended. I have to start praying out loud. And the moment that I started praying, he flew into the water, and I scooped him up and he landed on my chest, and he didn't even cry one bit. Night and day, different pregnancies. Night and day, different deliveries. And to this day, those boys are night and day different, but each of them so cherished in my heart. So again, take this time to slow down, take this time to connect and really breathe. The breath, speaking of breathing, the breath is going to be what really guides you through. And instead of those deep in and exhales out of the nose, I really want you to focus on inhale through the nose. As you inhale, you're going to spiral all the way up, and then as you exhale, I want you to all the way down through the pelvis, okay? And as you focus on the breath, focus on the pelvis just starting to open and creating space for your baby to be born. So your inhale, all the way up, and then exhale, all the way down through your pelvis. So I'm not gonna be breathing like that the entire time while I'm teaching you. I'm gonna be guiding you through your inhales and exhales, but I really want you to focus on that. So as we get started, just close down the eyes and draw your hands to your baby. Take a big breath in through the nose, fill up. Open up the mouth and sigh it out. Another one. Inhale. And exhale. As you continue with your breath, start to visualize your baby. The breath creating peace, your body a safe haven. Continue those inhales. Continue your exhales. Feel your heartbeat within your chest. It's like a melody, a soothing lullaby. As you start here with your breath and connecting to your baby, take a moment just to thank God for the beautiful body that you have. You were miraculously created. And now your body is the home of a miracle that's happening. Let a smile slide across your face. And give your mind, your body permission to open up to what God has in store for you today. Beautiful. Slowly start to open up your eyes and make your way into all fours. You're going to spread the fingers nice and wide. And if it feels good, you can even curl your toes under. If you need a cushion underneath the knees, then please take it. We're going to start in just some nice pelvic circles, okay? You're going to lean back towards the heels and then draw up past that right wrist over to the left wrist, over to the left heel, over to the right. Remember, you're still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close down the eyes and take away that sense. And really just focus on what's happening within the body. What's happening within your baby. And then reversing the direction of those circles. Allowing for the pelvis to soften. Creating space for your baby to be born. This is what's called pelvic circles. And during your labor and delivery, this will help you get through each and every contraction. Coming back to a neutral spine, you're going to step your right foot off to the right and plant it down onto the earth, okay? Your hands still slightly forward. You're going to shift forwards and back. Once again, just allowing for those pelvic circles. You might even play with it and just see what feels good in your body. Straighten that right leg, reaching forward, reaching back. You might want to hang out back. That's okay. Just see what the body needs. This here will help open up the pelvis up to 30%, okay? And as we get into the app and seeing these different routines, you're going to be doing these different stretches. So remember, this is just that right side pelvic circles. The right knee comes down. And now step the left foot out to the left. You can start by straightening, bending, whatever you need on this side. Oh, did you hear my leg pop? It feels good no matter what, even if you're not pregnant. And then start in with those pelvic circles once again. You can do figure eights, whatever your body needs just to open up. Continue to focus on your breath in through the nose, out of the mouth. Don't be afraid to make noise, but allow for that side just to soften and create peace within the body. And as you feel nice and relaxed now on that side, nice and open, on this left side, pelvic circles. Come back to center, both knees on the mat. And you're gonna lift the tailbone, lift the crown of the head, look up, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna round the spine. This is called cat-cow. Pause here for a moment and really hug your baby to your spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Slide the hands slightly forward. I'm going to scooch that book off. Slightly forward. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Tuck the toes under. And push the hips high to the sky. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal the feet back and forth. Allowing for the calves, the ankles, the hamstrings to get a nice stretch. Continue your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then come into stillness. Press the chest towards the thighs. Lift the tailbone towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale to the tops of the tiptoes. Bend the knees and hover the knees above the mat. Stay here for a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, heels low. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, tops of the tiptoes. Bend and hover. Stay here for a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, heels low. Beautiful. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Notice your feet are hip distance apart. Keep them there to make space for your baby. Bend the knees deeply. Press the hands into the shins. Lengthen the spine. This is called halfway lift, okay? Hug your baby towards your spine and keep that back nice and flat so there's not a deep round. The back is flat. Crown of the head reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And then this time, fold in half as you exhale. Hug the chest towards the thighs. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up to the ceiling. And then right hand grabs a hold of the left wrist and side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart, connect. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Plant the hands, walk the hands forward. Lower the knees down. Do a modified push-up, modified chaturanga. So your knees are lowered. Hug your baby to your spine. Bend the elbows, kiss the earth, untuck the toes, and push those hips high to the sky, down dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Slowly walk the hands to your feet, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, root to rise. Right hand grabs left wrist, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, connect to the heart. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Plant the hands, walk forward. Go through your chaturanga, lower the knees, micro bend those elbows, press back up, tuck those toes, push up and back, downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. Walk the hands back to the feet, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, root to rise. Side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Plant the hands, walk forward. Lower those knees down, engage the belly, and lower down. Press right back up. This time, push those hips back against the heels, child's pose. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rock forward, all fours. This time, keep the left hand planted where it's at. Move the right hand over to the left, and then set the right foot where the right hand was. When you're here, you're gonna slide that left leg back, and then I'd like you to start to shift forwards and back. This here will really help reduce any sciatica pain and should be done daily, these different stretches. So stretch forward, stretch back. It's called a rocking low lunge. Continue to connect to the breath, creating peace for your baby. The next time you're forward, stay there. Keep those toes curled under, lift that left knee, dial the right heel down, bring your right hand to your right thigh, and then start to lift all the way up, warrior one. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Lift those hands to the sky and hug your baby to your spine. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach back up. And look down at your left foot. Squat down to the left, right leg straightens. This is called Skandasana. Hands can be at the heart. They can also be down at the mat. That works too. From here, you're gonna shift to the right side. And then back over to the left side. Back to the right side. And then listen carefully. You're gonna go to the back of your mat and come into a high crescent lunge. So look at that left foot. Reach over, keep the right heel lifted and sweep those arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Sinking lower, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Listen carefully, take an inhale. Dial that right heel down, open up your arms into warrior two. Take a breath in, breath out. Straighten your left leg, reach your left hand forward, dial that left hand down, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in, stretch, breath out. This should feel unbelievable in the body. Stay here for another inhale and another exhale. Slowly bring that right hand back down. Walk your hands to the center of the mat, toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold all the way down. Crown of the head is loose, relax the neck. Shake it yes, shake it no. Create some circles, no tension. Continue to breathe, inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Walk your hands back to that right foot. Lower the left knee down. Step the right foot back to meet the left and go through some pelvic circles. Maybe you take it into figure eights. Maybe you even just rest into child's pose. Continue to breathe and open. Come back to stillness. Bring your left hand to meet the right, and then step your left foot where that right hand, step your left foot where your left hand was, and start to shift forwards and back, forwards and back. Remembering that each side may feel different, so maybe you take it deeper on one side, less deep on the other, slower. Listen to the body, just allow for it to open. And then the next time that you're at the top, stay there. Bring your right toes, curl those right toes under, lift your right knee, left hand to the left thigh. Dial that right heel down, warrior one. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Hands come to the low back. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up. And look down at that right foot. Squat down to the right, Skandasana. Remember, your hands can be on the earth. That's okay. Maybe you play with wiggling those toes, whatever feels good in the body. Just feel that nice stretch. And then move over to the left side. Stretch it out. Over to the right. Over to the left. And then this time coming up into your high crescent lunge to the back of the mat. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Deep inhale. reach higher. And then open up, warrior two. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach the right hand forward, dial the right hand down. Left arm to the sky, Trikonasana. Stay here for a big breath in. Big breath out. Another deep inhale. Exhale, close it down. Walk the hands to the center. Toes in, heels out, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Create some circles within the neck. Reverse the direction. Beautiful. Hands back down to the earth. Walk your hands back to the left foot. Lower the right knee down. Step that left foot back and go through your pelvic circles. Continue to breathe. As you gently move, stretching, opening. And then come back to center. Walk to the top of your mat. Bring your feet out in front of you. Draw the soles of the feet together and bring your cushion back behind you. You can slowly lay over your cushion. Get comfortable. Place one hand on your heart and the other hand on your baby. Let your heartbeat be your melody, singing a soothing lullaby. The breath, oxygen. And slowly start to draw those knees back together. Then roll over to the side and remove the pillow. Placing it just right by its side. You're going to hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock and reach down. Grab a hold of your feet. And gently rock from side to side. A rocking happy baby. Slowly bringing the knees of the feet down to the ground. Grab a hold of the block that should be close to you. Grab a hold of your block and know that you have three different sides. You have the short side, a medium side, and a tall side. I'm just going to go on the medium side this time. I'm going to press into my feet, lift my hips, and just put the block right underneath my back, okay? You should find that sweet spot and then just melt over this space. If you get Charlie horses in the middle of the night where the calves cramp up, this here is going to be your shape, is just pressing into a bridge pose, okay? It should relieve all of that pain almost immediately. Placing your hands onto your belly. Breathe into your baby. Thanking God for this precious gift. The miracle of life that's being created within you. You are chosen. You are loved. You are beautiful. Pressing into your feet, you'll lift the hips, you'll remove the block, and slowly lower all the way down. Grabbing a hold of the pillow that's by your side, you'll bring it to your side, and then just curl over to your favorite side into rest. This here is your final Savasana. Take as much time as you'd like with your eyes closed to rest and connect to you, to connect to your baby, to connect to Jesus. Amen.